Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Monday. I'm Song Yoo-jin, filling in for Kim Dami. We begin tonight at the Blue House, also known as Cheong Wa Dae, which has officially resumed its role as South Korea's presidential office for the first time in 3 years and 7 months. Now, President Lee Jae Myung began work there today, roughly 7 months after taking office. Our Blue House correspondent Yoon Jung-min has a wrap-up of the president's first day at Cheong Wa Dae.
It was an unusual scene on Monday morning to witness a president clocking in for work. Wearing a three-colored tie representing national unity, President Lee Jae Myung made his first commute to the Blue House since taking office, having relocated his office from Yongsan. His supporters were waving flags and calling out his name outside, and his senior aides waited for him to arrive. Upon arrival, he met aides over tea where he was briefed on this year's exports and investment by foreigners, expected to be record highs, as well as the launch of a task force against transnational online scam crimes. He also visited the National Crisis Management Center, located underground, asking for thorough defense readiness 24/7 to protect the lives of the people. And he made a surprise visit to the Chunchugan press room, greeting reporters. On the stroke of midnight, the symbolic presidential flag, bearing a pair of phoenixes, was raised at Cheong Wa Dae, also known as the Blue House. With that, it has restored its name and status as the nation's top office. The president will mostly stay at the Yeomingwan building, rather than the main office building, for close communication with his senior aides and staff.
With the return to the Blue House, we will show the Lee Jae Myung-style pragmatism that prioritizes transparency and competency, restores communication with the public, and renews the status as a global pillar of diplomacy and defense.
Lee will commute to and from work for the time being until the renovation of the official residence is completed. In 2022, former President Yoon Sung-yeol relocated the nation's top office to the building used by the Defense Ministry in Yongsan, where he declared martial law last year. President Lee has vowed to end the Yongsan era and focus on state affairs at the traditional presidential compound for the remainder of his term. The office vowed to bolster communication with the public, apparently with criticism in mind that the place is symbolic of a lack of communication. In the long term, the president plans to relocate the office to the administrative city of Sejong. Yoon Jung-min, Arirang News.